This is Angelina Jordan. It's a Billie Holiday virtual duet, Gloomy Sunday, from Angelina's performance at NGT back in 2014 when she was 8 years old. And of course, the great Billie Holiday, gone now for quite some time. But this is on Rusty Shackleford's page, and it's his work. And I hope he doesn't mind that I show it to some of my viewers here, or all my viewers, I hope, and the rest of the world, because they need to see it. And if you like this video, I would encourage you to strongly go to Rusty Shackleford's page, and I'll have his link in my description box. And he does. He's a true angel. He's maybe the first and the best. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a historian, but I've only been doing this for 3 months, and I've only been an Angelina fan for about 5 years, give or take. Only because that's the first time I discovered. First song I ever heard was "I Put a Spell on You," and since then I've been hook, line, and sinker. So, but let's get back to. I want to give Rusty all the credit in the world. This is not my work, of course. This stuff is out there for us to watch. And I just thought I'd put my spin on it here for you guys. But I think that this video exemplifies when I heard "I Put a Spell on You" with Screamin' Jay Hawkins. I was somewhat familiar with that video because I was always fascinated by that when I was a kid. I mean, I was young when I first saw it, really young. And I remember I got a little 45 of it with the little hole. It's a big hole in the middle. When I could scrounge up enough pop bottles to take them back for I don't even remember what they were back in those days. A couple of pennies, I guess, and enough to buy the record at the local record store. I don't think they probably weren't very expensive back in those days. But anyway, enough about me. This is about Angelina and excuse me, Billie Holiday. And when you listen to this, I mean, it's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. It always struck me that way anyway. But when you hear it side by side, I mean, you tell me, right? If you're an Angelina fan, you tell me, you tell me what's going on here. Let's listen. This is something. That's just unbelievable. You know, when you listen to
So
it,
basically, Clean My Mac is a software that you download onto your
hey, I
computer,
got a
and
Mac.
it's the best Mac
I wonder if
cleaner
it needs to
app
be
to really
cleaned.
clean and optimize.
Probably. Anyway, I'll tell you. You know, a lot of people say reincarnation and all that, and you know, you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. I'm not saying reincarnation doesn't exist. I don't know. I'm no expert, and I think sometimes with belief and all that sort of thing, that comes down. That's an individual choice. What makes sense to you? What works for you? And you know, it's basically a personal journey. I think anytime that you're talking about belief and faith and all that, and I more believe that having faith in something is good. It doesn't matter what faith that you believe in, as long as it works for you, works for your family, maybe it can be good. There's also bad things out there. I understand that. I don't live in a cave yet. Maybe someday. But anyway, the you know when you listen to Angelina here with the Billie Holiday. Here, I'm gonna see if I can manage this. I'm gonna make. Yep, I managed it. I'm going to let that roll just a few seconds here. There we go, right to there. Stop. Steve, stop. Steve. Okay, Steve. Somebody's got to train this Steve guy a little better than that. He's just not very good. I'm going to get my picture out to move it over a little bit. Get kind of out of the way if I can. Because the ladies need to take center stage. So how come that won't go this way? There, a little bit this way. Okay, maybe there's a good spot. Well, now we got the technical things worked out. No, I don't like that picture. Angelina's like blinking or something. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, that's way better. Okay, I better be a little smaller than these two girls. Okay, there we go. So, wow, what is this? 2-3 minutes? I haven't even said anything yet. So Angelina Jordan and Billie Holiday, virtual duet by Rusty Shackleford. I want to make sure you guys go see Rusty Shackleford. Okay, he is the what do you want to call him? The ultimate content maker and provider. He does his work is second to none. I've been a subscriber to his for ever since I've been doing YouTube, I think, or ever since I've discovered Angelina Jordan for sure. So anyway. You listen to these two side by side. If you didn't believe in reincarnation, you might be thinking about it. And the other thing is how she doesn't really mimic. If you listen to it, the nuances are all a little different. You could say it's her age, but I think it's her choice. Angelina, I'm talking about. You know, she puts a little different. She does things just a little bit different here and there. And where Billie does certain things, Angelina does other things. And is that just to change it a little bit to make it her own? Maybe. Or maybe it's her personal preference. Or maybe it's her musical genius at 8 years old, coming up with a little bit different tweak on it here and there. And maybe she just liked it a different way. You know, Angelina is, I believe she is music, as the Norway judge said so long ago. And I think it's proven to be true. You could argue with that, but I don't know how you could. I don't know what you can come up with for an argument. So, you know, a lot of people say she's just a mimic and all that. They always say that about good singers. They're a mimic. But Angelina is a great singer. She's no mimic. But next to Billie Holiday right there, the two of them together, Angelina's 8 and Billie Holiday, I don't know how old she was when she sang that song, but I'd say looking in the picture there, she probably had to be 30s maybe 20s, 30s, or 40s. I'll give a whole wide range there. Probably not a teenager and probably not much older than she wouldn't. I don't think she'd be much older than 40. So that's just my guess. Don't beat me up about it. I'm just guessing. I'm terrible at guessing, but I'll guess anyway. But if I give myself a wide enough range, how can I be wrong? So yeah. So this is something. I don't know why this doesn't have very many views. I don't know why. I think it's fascinating. And I also think it just adds to the Angelina story that she is 8 years old singing. In my mind, she's not as good as Billie Holiday. In a lot of ways, I like Angelina's version of it just a little bit better. I don't know why I do. Probably because I'm extremely biased in favor of Angelina. Billie Holiday. I've heard Billie Holiday. I've listened to Billie Holiday off and on throughout my life, and she was the best at what she did at that time. Amongst a lot of other really good singers like Ella Fitzgerald and all the Dinah Washington and all the other ones. There's a lot of great singers out there. But Angelina at 8 years old, she throws down. She's got it. So I won't take up too much more of your time, but I would encourage you to watch this video. I'd encourage all of you to go to Rusty Shackleford's channel, if for nothing else, just to support him and Angelina. Go over there, watch the video, give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. Rusty deserves all the love and attention you can give him because he's been around doing this for a lot longer than anybody else, and he does a great job, always has, because you can tell he loves Angelina. All right, guys, we're going to go out with the music playing today, okay? So we'll see you on the next one. Oh my goodness.
Dear is the shadow I live with on numberless little white flowers will never waste on you.
I wonder,
Not where the black gold of sorrow has taken you. Angels have no thought of ever.
sorry to stop it. I was going to just leave, but I can't. I'm actually tearing up again, just from amazement, astonishment, awestruck. You call it what you want to call it. I wonder how many of those judges had ever heard the Billie Holiday song. Maybe a couple of the older ones there, but then you got the young guy there in the middle. I forget his name. It's. I had, when I first saw this, heard Billie Holiday, and as soon as she started singing Angelina, I said, "Man, that's spooky," but it's also great. Oh. I wonder, anyone that had ever heard Billie Holiday sing this song, and then listen to Angelina, this just got to smack him upside the head with somebody hit him with a big tuna fish or something, smack. Oh, boy. Why a tuna fish? I couldn't tell you. It just popped in my head. So, that's that. I think I'll stop it here. Maybe I shouldn't. Nah, I can't. I'm going to go ahead and play it out. Sorry. I might mumble and make some. I already played it without interrupting it too much, I don't think. So I'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and finish it up. Oh, and by the way, I will put, there's a whole bunch of, there's Angelina information. There's some Angelina information at the bottom of this. And I'll put that, I'll include that in the description box, as I said, with Rusty Shackleford's information. And I hope you will go visit Rusty. If anytime we can support another Angelina supporter, it's a great day. And, of course, we're also supporting Angelina by doing that. Let's watch. like waving the leopard skin. I guess I gotta buy some leopard skin pantsuit today. Alright guys, that is officially the end of the video after I already threatened it a few times. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. And man, oh man, why this hasn't got more views on it, I couldn't tell you. But I'll provide the information and you guys